Hey guys, we are over here at our latest renovation in Maitland, Florida. And today we're going to be talking about replacing versus refacing. So anytime I come into a house, I'm always looking to see what can I keep and reface and what needs to go and be replaced. When you reface things, you save tons of money. You don't always have to start ripping everything out of the house and replacing with new. So this particular renovation, we replaced the kitchen because the kitchen is the highlight of the house. So, plus the cabinets were really dingy and old and they had a lot of water damage. So what we did was we replaced them with white shaker cabinets, nice brushed nickel knobs, new stainless steel appliances, which you can get a set of Frigidaire stainless steel appliances for like $2,000. It's really inexpensive and it adds tons of value to the house. And then we added granite, but only in the kitchen. So granite only went in the kitchen on this house because we're going to be selling it at $200,000. And because the comps in the area, what's been selling in the area doesn't necessarily have granite in all of the wet areas. We also in this house kept the soffit. Normally I would have put the soffit up and put bigger cabinets, but again, this is a $200,000 house and it really didn't need the soffit raised. And when you raise the soffit, you start to run into all kinds of problems that you don't expect. There's a lot of electrical up there. Sometimes you end up having to rewire things. So instead what we did was we painted the soffit and we added this nice rain glass to these light fixtures. What was here before was this kind of nasty, old, great looking plastic. And so we replaced it with like a nice rain glass type of plastic. So in this house, we kept the tile floors. These are probably original to the house. They're not really my style. You know, they're smaller. Most homeowners are putting 18 by 18 or 20 by 20 tile. But when we came in here, we didn't see that there was any chips or cracks in the tile. The grout was really disgusting. I mean, this grout was like black. So instead of spending thousands of dollars to replace the tile, we had a grout cleaning company come in for $350. They cleaned all of this grout, and I'm going to show you guys before and after pictures. I'll post them up with the video of what the before and after pictures look like. This tile looks like brand new right now, and it looked really bad. You can come on through. It looked really bad and nasty when we first purchased the property. I'm not exactly sure how they clean it, but they use some kind of like a grout sealer in whatever color the original grout was. And then they actually get on their hands and knees with rollers and knee pads and they clean it all up and it seals all of the grout. So we probably saved $2,000 by keeping the tile that's here and refacing it by cleaning and sealing the grout. In here we used laminate. This was carpet, and the carpet was really old and nasty, and I don't like carpet in the dining room. I have kids, so I know when we're eating, tons of crumbs and food are falling everywhere. I don't want carpet. So we replaced it with a really reasonable laminate. This material with the underlayment and the laminate costs like $1. And it's really easy to install, much easier than ceramic tiles. So we saved a ton of money here on both material and installation, and it looks beautiful. I wouldn't put this type of material in something that's over $200,000. You have to remember where you're at with your the value of the house. You don't want to put cheap laminate in a $400,000 house, but we can get away with it in a $200,000 house. Okay, so for the bathrooms, like I said, we did not put granite in the bathrooms. We only put granite in the kitchen to highlight the kitchen, but the bathrooms had a dark wood vanity that was really old, and it also had old Formica countertops. So what we did, instead of ripping this vanity out and putting new, we painted the dark wood vanity and we painted it a nice bright white. And then we had a glazing company come in and they actually glazed the Formica to make it look like granite. So you can see it gives it a nice glossy shine, and it looks like granite. It's really pretty. And then with the mirrors, instead of replacing the mirror, it was all chipped and gross around the edges. We framed it with a nice thick white molding, because these pieces of glass are really expensive. So again, we saved a couple $100 here. We probably saved about $1,000. Actually more than that, probably $1,500 to $2,000 on vanities, because all of the bathrooms, we just painted the vanities and we reglazed the countertops. And I'm going to show you what the countertops did look like, because the glazing company is coming back today to do the other bathrooms. This is what the countertops look like before. So they're dingy, they're old Formica, they're dirty, they're scratched. So you can see the difference between the two. This is the old Formica that we are also going to glaze. And that is the new Formica, which was glazed to look like granite. So these are just some cost-saving tips. When I used to renovate houses, I used to rip out everything and put everything new in, until I started realizing that there's a lot of things that you can reface, and you're going to save on demo, you're going to save on material, and you're going to save on installation, and you're still going to have a nice, beautiful, clean look when you're done. That's it.